this little Harley Quinn from Batman. You are going to need your loom, hook, red, black, and white elastics. Okay, so first we're going to start off by making her arms. First one I'm going to do is going to be red. So you're going to take 2 elastics, place them on your loom, like this, and you're going to go down 5 times. Sorry about that. Four and 5. Yep, just gonna push those down. Then I'm gonna take 2 black elastics. I'm going to put them down at the bottom. And then I'm going to do a cap band. I'm going to wrap it around 3 times, so there's 4 loops. And I'm going to put that there. So it should look like this. Now we're going to begin looping. So we're just going to go under the cap bands, pull up the black like this, and there should be a teardrop shape. You're just going to go all the way up to the top. Should look like this. Then you're going to take that off the loom. And there's one arm, and we're going to go put that aside for now. And we're going to start on the other arm, which is going to be black. So we're going to do the same thing, only we're going to do 5 blacks down. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to take 2 red elastics, put those down at the bottom, push them down. You're going to take another red elastic, do a cap band. I'm going to wrap it around 3 times, so there's 4 loops. We're just going to place that on like that. So that's what your second arm should look like. Now we're going to begin looping. So again, we're going to go under the cap band, pull up the bottom 2 elastics, loop them up onto themselves, and then keep going till you reach the end. Oops, one of my elastics fell off. Easy to do. Just go place those. In there. Alright, when you're done, take it off the loom and set it aside with the other one. There we have both of her arms. Second, we are going to make her legs. For this tutorial, I'm actually going to make them a little bit longer. So first what I'm going to do is going to be red. So we'll take 2 red elastics, go down, and just go down 4 times. And on the last one, you are actually going to use 3 elastics. And then we will use a cap band, which will go around 4 times. Alright, now we will begin looping, so I'm just going to go under those cap bands, grab the bottom 3, pull them up over like that, and just keep going until you reach the end. Alright, that's what it should look like. Now I'm just going to take that off the loom and put it aside. Now I'm going to make her other leg, which is going to be black. So I'm going to start with 2 black elastics, and I'm going to go down 4 times. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do one more with 3 elastics. And then I'm going to do a cap band, which will go around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now begin looping. So we're just going to go under these cap bands, grab the bottom 3, loop them up, and continue that till you reach the end. Alright, there's that. And again, we're going to take this off the loom and set it aside for later. So there we have her 2 arms and her 2 legs. Now we're going to do the side of her mask and her little pom-poms. So for this, we're going to start with the red side again. You're going to take 1 elastic, go from top first to second, and then 2 elastics. You're going to go down 4 times. For the cap band, we are going to use 2 white ones to make the pom-pom really thick. It's going to go around 3 times. That's what it should look like. And now we're going to begin looping. So I'm just going to go down through the cap bands, lift up the bottom 2, like that, and I'm just going to keep going till we reach the end. Alright, now that this is done, I'm going to take it off the loom and set it aside. Alright, now we are going to do her other pigtail. So we're going to do black, one black elastic to start, and then we're going to go down 4 with 2. So second to third, third to fourth, fourth to fifth, and then fifth to sixth. And again, we're going to take 2 white elastics for the cap band, and it's going to go around that bottom peg 3 times. Alright, so now we're going to begin looping. Again, going to go under the cap bands, lift up the bottom 2, loop them up like that, and just keep going until you reach the end. Alright, last pigtail. So now we're going to take this off the loom and set it aside for later. Alright, now we're going to start with her actual head and body. So we're going to start with 2 red elastics. Doesn't matter which side's black, which side's red. I'm going to put my red on the left and my black on the right. So I'm going to start with 2 elastics from first to second. Then for the middle, I'm going to take 1 red and 1 black. First to second. And then 2 black elastics from first to second on the right. Now, since she's really pale, we're going to use white elastics for the face. We're going to go from the left, second to third, third to fourth. The center, we're going to go from second to third. And then we're going to do the same thing on the right as we did on the left. So she's top should look like this. Now we're going to start with, oh, my bad. 2 in the center, 1 on either side. That's what it should actually look like. Alright, now we're going to keep going down with her mask. So we're going to take 2 red elastics, go down, and down again. And then the middle, we're going to take 1 red one, 1 black, going to go down 1, and on the right we're going to take 2 blacks, and we're going to go down 2 times. That's what it should look like so far. Now we're going to start on her body. So for me, since my left is red, I'm going to take 2 blacks and start down like that. And I'm going to go down like that 5 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right with the opposite color. So for me it's going to be red. I'm just going to go down 5 times. Three, 4, and then 5. So for the center, we're going to do one red, one black, and we're going to go down five more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. So it should look like this right now. Alright, now we're going to start on her pants. So for my left, I'm going to use red. Now we're just going to go down to the very end of the loom with the red. And then the same thing on the right with the opposite color for me, which is black. 2, 3. So it should look like this. Alright, so now we're going to start with the cap bands. So the first one is going to be a white elastic, or red, black elastic. We're going to go from the first on the right to the first on the left. And then here, we're going to stretch it out, double it over, and it's going to go from here to here. I'm going to take my hook, lift it up over that, so it makes a little triangle. I'm going to take another white elastic, do the same thing. From here to here. Then we're going to pull that one down like that. Alright, now we're going to make her eyes. I'm going to take one black elastic, wrap it 3 times so that there are 4 loops. I'm going to take another black elastic and do the same thing. And then we're going to take one white elastic, stretch it out like this, and pull the black elastics onto it. There we go. This is going to go from here to here, so on those 2 second pegs. Just going to separate the eyes like that. Then we're going to take one of the elastics, pull it over to the bottom so it looks like this. Alright, now we're going to keep going on with the cap bands. For me, I'm going to alternate. So I'm going to do red, black, red, black, red, black. Sorry, laptop keeps locking up. So for this last cap band at the very bottom of the pants, I'm going to take 2 red ones, going to do the triangle like we have, but this time I'm going to take the bottom of the triangle that's loose and I'm going to pull it up like that. So the elastic should kind of make a little V shape. Right, so now we're going to add on the things we put aside earlier. I'm going to start with her pigtails. So I'm going to take her black one on the side of the mask that's black. I'm going to put it right here where our first triangle cap band is with the single elastic we had earlier. Then you're going to go down to the second loop. So we got the cap band, 1, 2. Take a black elastic. And the same thing we did with the eyes, you're just going to pull it through like this. So it's almost like a little slip knot, but we're not going to tie it. And it's just going to be pulled up to the very first peg up here. So now we have this. It's your little pigtail. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side with the red one. My red one, put it right here on the 5th peg. Going to go through the second loop, a red band, pull it through like this. So I should have another band there. I'm just going to pull it up here to the first peg. And now we have this little pigtail. Now for her legs. So I'm going to take her black leg and put it on the side that is black for me, which for me is the right side. There we go. And then the red, which I'm going to put on the red side, which for me is my left side. So there's your 2 little legs. Now for the arms. So the red arm is going to go on the same side where the black side of her hood is. And where we put on the bottom loop for the pigtail, that's where we're going to poke the arm on, so the 5th peg. Right. Anyways, we're going to do the same thing with the black one. It's going to go on the 5th peg. Right there. So this is what your loom should look like. Alright, so now we're going to begin looping. I'm going to start on the left side. Just going to go under that leg, which is being used as a cap band, and pull that elastic over like that. And we're just going to keep going like that all the way to this peg right here. So there's this one side is done, completely looped up. Now I'm going to go and do the other side. Go under that leg, pull up the bottom two, and loop up and go to the very end. Be careful when you get to the arms, they can fall off. Just go under and reach the bottom two elastics. Oops. Elastic there. Now I'm going to go do the middle. I'm going to go all the way up to the very end. Alright. So this is what it should look like all looped up. Alright, so now I'm going to go down here through all of the black elastics, grab an elastic, hook it on, pull it through. We're going to create a slip knot, tie it off. You do the same in the middle. Just put your hook through, pull an elastic through, and create a slip knot there. And on the last side, stick hook through, hook on the elastic, pull that through, put both ends on the hook, and there. So now we're going to take our Harley Quinn off of our loom. I'm going to start here at the bottom because it's easier. You can use your hook to help you. Some of them might be a little harder to get off. Right, so there's your little Harley Quinn. If your eyes aren't completely centered, you can go in, move them around a bit, these you can either grab them all together, use an elastic to put another slip knot on so that it can be used as a charm or a keychain, or you can hide the elastics, go through, grab onto the elastic, pull it through, and do that same thing. And there you are. So I'm probably going to fix her pigtails a bit. And her arms. Alright, so there you are. She's a little Harley Quinn. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.